Marketing and selling is essential in your online business. And when you have the right strategies and mindset, you not only can make a lot of money, but you can change a lot of lives. Welcome to the Online Marketing Podcast, where we help course creators, membership owners, and coaches market and sell their offers.
We're your hosts, Paul and Melissa Pruitt. Let's dive in and get started.
Today, we're jamming on the topic influencer versus influenced.
Influencer versus influence. Ooh, you know what? I feel sometimes these days, just even the word influencer in general kind of has a very negative connotation to it. So I'm really excited for us to jam in on this topic today.
Yeah, because it is important to think about that word influence and what that really means, the root of it. And like you said, the word influencer, sometimes we just have this picture in our mind of what that actually looks like.
Yeah, so if you think about it, even from a child all the way through being an adult, there is things that happen in our life that influence us to make certain decisions. I think this helps create our belief systems, our values, and not all of it's negative. It's not like the dark side of the force, you know? So when you understand how to influence and how to guide people into like an ethical buying decision, which is what we jam on a lot, is we have to be very careful, because when we learn better human communication, when we understand people and like why they make decisions and we guide them into that direction, a lot of people can do this, you know, in a very negative way, a very manipulative way, but it also is very positive. There's a lot of experiences, like all of us have tried something in our lives where we didn't want to do it initially, but then somebody influenced us to give us a new way of thinking, a new opportunity. And then a lot of us have incredible stories in our lives because we did say yes.
Yeah. I can think of a lot of opportunities that I've taken because of that positive influence, people that have, been great leaders and examples to me. And so, like you said, influence doesn't necessarily have to have this negative meaning to it. And we can do the same with our audience. Like we can influence our audience in a positive way to share value, give them tools, give them resources, and again, be those leaders and kind of shine like a beacon of light when they're really feeling like they're down and having challenges. We can give them other solutions and ways to look at the challenges that they're facing.
Yeah, it's really interesting as well. A lot of people don't realize, but being influenced in a positive direction is a system. It is a process. How many of us have had complete strangers, people we didn't know at all in our lives, and then, because I know a few of them that Melissa will buy anything from these days, openly and willingly, very happily do that, where these people weren't even on your radar a year ago or just a couple minutes ago sometimes. You're really excited. You're like, you see something on Instagram and you're just like, oh my goodness, I need to have this. But
it really does speak to that influencer, because again, that individual built like no trust with me, right?
True.
And so over time, they built like no trust. They share things about their lives. And then of course, it just was the next natural step. You're like, you know what? They're promoting this thing. I should go check this out. And it made sense. So everything was in alignment, which was it was really cool. And I've experienced that, obviously, with all the things that I put in my shopping cart.
Yeah. And if you think about it, no matter what, whether it's building a plane or even flying one from a destination, there's a process, there's a system, there's a sequence, things go in natural order. And even when it comes to being influenced, and again, in an ethical, positive way, what ends up happening is a lot of us don't realize, as small business owners, we think when it comes to marketing and sales, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. Let me throw spaghetti at the wall. That didn't work. Let me go over here. And really, it is a system. It is coming back to that process. It's a sequence, just like building a house. A lot of us want the shiny cabinets and the roof on top. And we really had to start with the foundation. And we have to build that bit by bit, and build it up so that we can have that end result. But again, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to business and sales and everything, I feel like it's not quite a system per se for a lot of people. They're all over the place.
Yeah. So this is one of the reasons why Paul and I are really excited, because we do have something up our sleeves here. I'm excited to announce, because we've seen that gap there where people, again, were on social media, on lists, trying to launch different offers. And it's just a matter of pulling all the pieces together, being that positive influence, that positive leader, so that you can really lead people into your offer so that you can truly give them value and help them out.
Yeah. And it's like having a bridge. It's like guiding people step by step through an entire process. All of us, we've heard of buyer's journey. We even talk about that a little bit on the podcast. And a lot of people over the last couple of years seen how we used to do that, random things all over the place. And we would hit the dead ends, we'd hit the brick walls, and we would try things and struggle. And look at everybody else and like, why are they launching and everything, doing really well and having all things. And then it clicked. We got in the right rooms. We got exposed to the right people in conversations that are really not brought public most of the time. Over the last several years, Melissa and I invested in a very heavy way to be in the right rooms where people are actually revealing like the secret sauce. It's like going behind the scenes and knowing like how that sauce is really made versus what's like sold, like the shiny object courses and memberships and everything that are sold all the time. And we're really excited because we have taken this over the last several years and created a 7-figure year business for ourselves. And we've been teaching this methodology inside of our paid programs, and our members are getting incredible results like over and over and over again. But it is something that really wasn't compartmentalized. It was just like a piece of what we were talking and teaching on our coaching until now.
Yes.
And Melissa, what have we done?
Yeah, so we're super excited because we now have created our influenced course, which again is all about bringing all the pieces together from social to list to launch and linking it all together really again so that you can be that leader for your audience. And again, all the conversations and things that you're doing on social media is going to be linked directly to your list building and then linked directly to your launches. And having that perfect alignment is so important because you're going to be bringing the right people in your world. And when you can bring the right people in your world, you can truly make the impact with the offers that you have. But where we find the mistakes is if you don't have that alignment, then again, you're not serving those right people that you really could help out. And so it's a win-win for everyone, a win for your audience that are right for you and perfect for your offers, and a win for your business too.
Yeah. And if you think about it, those that know us, like we don't focus on vanity metrics, like a huge amount of followers, a huge email list. But at the same time, over and over again, we seem to outperform in a lot of different areas where those that are connected with us at a deeper level, like they're truly connected. So this isn't like just attracting anybody and everybody onto your list. This is being intentional. This is guiding the right audience into your world with the correct, right messaging that bridges perfectly to your offers. And this is something that a lot of the gurus, the influencers that are out there that know all the things, they do this, but they don't actually like pull back the curtain and show truly what's going on. And what I will say is that Influenced, the course that we created, this is not a beginner's program. This is for everybody that's gone out and bought all the shiny objects and the $2,000 courses and joined different memberships and programs and to learn these little tricks and quick things. And this is actually what the real deal really is. So if you're tired of struggling, tired of like working on that vanity metric just to get people that don't convert, if you're tired of spinning your wheels and launching to people that are not aligned, this is going to pull you aside, get rid of all that extra junk and garbage, throw it out the door so things can be more intentional when you launch.
Yeah, so we have information from you. If you go to influencedcourse.com, you can go check out the course and get an idea of, again, how to take your social to list to launch and perfectly align everything. So all the information about the course, it's at influencedcourse.com.
Yeah, so today we are jamming on understanding the difference between being an influencer and influenced, and then also looking at that and understanding this is based on beliefs, values, and there's a lot of positive elements to this. A lot of us have enjoyed incredible things in our life because we are positively influenced in the right direction. And using that knowledge and expertise and understanding that there is a proper way that you can take people from going from your social media onto your list properly, like the right people right out the gate, messaging to them properly so you're guiding them into an aligned, perfect offer right from the get-go. Again, this isn't about vanity metrics. You can actually have higher impact with least amount of effort when everything is aligned perfectly.
Yeah, so this was so much fun to jam on this topic. I think it's definitely a conversation that needs to be had. If you like the show and what we talked about, make sure that you subscribe so you get all the latest updates and share it with a friend. Let them know that this is what we talk about on the Online Marketing Podcast, marketing and selling your offers.
Yeah, so until we talk again, remember 2 things: marketing matters, and also head over to influencedcourse.com.
If you would like to work with us and our team to help you snap up more sales and incredible clients with a stellar marketing strategy that works, go to adaptivemembership.com and sign up for our waitlist. We have a limited number of spots in our exclusive program to set you up for success and take action. We're waiting for you at adaptivemembership.com.